thank goodness that elevator is mysteriously repaired, because let me tell you, I am so ready to get out of this communications tower. After annoying stairway sections and some really boring and easy boss fight, I'm kinda done with this place. Or at least, I wish I could be done with this place, but, remember those cameras? Yeah, those cameras that are positioned in just such a way that you really can't get out without using chaff grenades? Yeah, we have to go through those again. The elevator's below those, and not on the top floor where it would be useful, so, guess I'm gonna speed this section up again. Don't you just love how that was set up so you could only use one chaff grenade for one set of cameras? You can't really use one chaff grenade for two. No way you can really get it by in that amount of time. Yeah, it's really fun. Totally appreciate that. Elevator sure is taking its sweet time. Oh, come on now. Well, it beeped at me, but, nothing in here. Guess I'll just go down to floor 1. Only two options, floor 1 and floor 9. Oh, what is it now, Otacon?
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you. So I went back to the lab and...
Yeah?
The 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out, it's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135, but that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you!
Too late, Snake! Now die!
Really, this fact is less terrifying than Otacon just getting all up in my face. So yeah, this is also another thing that happened in Metal Gear 2. They're just a bunch of invisible guys in an elevator and you have to shoot them all. They are the Ultravox. I think that's what the dudes were named in one version of Metal Gear 2, which is the best name because really, Ultravox. How is that not amazing? But yeah, these guys are fairly simple. Honestly, I'd suggest punching them because bombs would be useful if they weren't too far apart, but as you can see, I dropped them in just a few punches. I dropped all of them in a few punches. But yeah, their tendency to separate does mean that it's harder to shoot them, so bombs probably really isn't the best idea in all honesty. Of course, you can't get them like that. If you can keep your shots on them, then it's actually pretty useful, but the running past you, I'd use the SOCOM since that's a lot faster. Again, punching. Punching is the best. Snake's fists are basically the best weapons. They are better than firearms. You can punch anything and will die. You can punch anything at a distance, probably. I'm betting Snake can shoot his hands out like a rocket. Really, he should have that function. He doesn't even need to be a cyborg for that. He can just do that naturally. Just shoot it out and his veins will just retract them back. Ugh. Okay, that was an unpleasant thought. I'm actually regret thinking of that. I'm kind of doing terrible in all honesty. But then again, I am kind of terrible with guns. How do I shoot the gun? I just spin around in a circle regardless of where my enemies are located, right? I am just so much better at murdering with my fists. That is the best way. Also, I think you can choke these guys to death. I don't know why I don't try that more often. Really, it's the best way to kill someone. They go, before they die. It's a great sound. Also, thank goodness for this bulletproof armor. Really, just imagine how much damage I would have taken had I not had that on. Oh boy. It does save you quite a bit of life. Also, they always miss if you're on the ground. You'd think they would be better shots if, you were lying prone on the ground, completely undefended. Can't really move around. They are basically stormtroopers. Can't aim for shit because then our heroes might be in a bit more trouble if they had to face guns. Competent guns. And that takes care of that, and what do you know, we're just about done with this elevator ride. How convenient. Fought him just long enough for that elevator to get to the bottom. Would have been awkward if it reached the bottom and we were still fighting. I mean, geez. Oh man, the awkward stares I would have exchanged with those guys I can't actually technically see. Oh, I would have taken a social hit at that point. Whew. Close one. Dodged a conversational bullet. There are a few helpful items around here, thankfully. Wonder why we're getting PSG-1 bullets. I mean, we don't use the sniper rifle that often, it's just not got that many uses. We really haven't seen many enemies on their own in a while. In fact, it is going to be a little while longer before we see normal enemies again. Also, it's really hard to get by this section without a chaff grenade, just throwing that out there. Get it? Throwing that out there because I also threw a chaff grenade. It's a humor joke. It's great. But yeah, there are some tricky placements of cameras here, which is kind of mean because, yeah, we don't have a radar. Can't really see where those are. Can't really see their blind spots if they have any. Would love it if they'd stop shooting me. It would be great. Thank you, chaff grenade. Thank you. You almost saved me. I think you saved me like 2 more shots from that camera. Oh boy. So we're out in the snowfield. Oh god!
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf, no, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf. Snake, no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
And that's the end of Metal Gear Solid. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Okay, anyway, yeah. Sniper Wolf boss fight, it's like last time, except there's a lot of open space and not a lot of cover. There are a couple of hills you can hide behind, but other than that... Again, you have to shoot from an open space like in the first battle, but it's really kind of hard to see her because she's all the way over there and she's got a lot of space to move around herself. She doesn't have that much good cover, so it's not like she can hide all that well, but at the same time, because she can cover so much difference, it's kind of hard to find her initially. If you can track her well, then you're in the clear, but yeah, it's very tricky to set this up, because gotta lure her out. That's definitely important for this fight. You want her to shoot first, then she has to reload, then you can set up, and hopefully just start shooting her in a way where she can't shoot you back. Of course, that is pretty difficult, especially if you don't have that diazepam, or however that's pronounced. Because, yeah, Snake shakes a lot, and I've lost her completely now. I've got truck vision. Ooh. See, that's why this battle's annoying. It's just hitting her initially. After that, you're mostly in the clear unless you slip up. Honestly, you probably will slip up. Cause, yeah, again, Snake shakes a lot. You'd think, being the perfect soldier, he wouldn't do that all that much, but no, he likes shaking. Shake, shake, shake. Shake them hands, Snake. It's not sexy, actually, it's, in fact, very annoying. Snake, no one in the club likes it when you do that. Again, I think, yep. Ah, she ran, though. Yeah, her breath gives away where she's going to move. So she's going to go to the right. Hopefully she won't run to the right. So I don't have that much diazepam. That's not good. Not good at all. She's also very patient, apparently. But just means I'm ready for... Oh, jeez. Oh, she's going to take a shot. Oh. Forgot that happens. Okay, when she just goes into the open, she's open herself, but she takes a very quick shot. Honestly, this isn't even the best way to do this fight. The best way to do this fight is with a Nikita missile. Now, of course, you're standing up, so it is pretty easy for her to hit you, and it does take a while to attack her. However, honestly, it's really easy to hit her like this, because you can just missile her, and she shot me, and I lost control of the missile. Thanks. I was just trying to show something off, Sniper Wolf, and you just had to do that. Now I gotta lure her shots out again, because otherwise I'll be paranoid that she'll shoot me. This tree is sort of decent cover, except you can still get shot from behind it, so it's not like this is going to prevent you from getting hits. But yes, this is what you need to do. This helps immensely, because she does not react to this in the slightest, and you can just blow up her shins. Snake, don't hurt Sniper Wolf. Well, okay. Bang. Launched a fucking rocket at her. Yeah, this is actually my preferred method of doing this, because... Again, sniper rifles just take so long to set up. I mean, again, she can hit you from here, yes, but it's a lot easier to just fire and hit her eventually. And while she will hit you from time to time, she doesn't have that much time to prepare before you can hit her again. Oh, darn it. Wait, I thought I lost control of the missile there. Oh yeah, I might want to be careful there. I actually got kind of lucky. Usually she'll shoot me before or after I use the missile, so can't really do anything about it, but I can lead her shot out now, which is kind of tricky still. I definitely suggest staying on the left side as well. The right snowbank doesn't really make for good cover, and honestly, you're kind of far away from her most of the times there anyway, so I think this is a much better hiding spot. I think she's done, maybe. Might as well try. I got 7 missiles. I think 7 missiles will successfully kill someone if you just shoot them at them repeatedly. I don't think there's any missile-proof vest. She is probably feeling it in her shins. It's not going to be fun to walk around like this. Oftentimes, I find it difficult to move about once my kneecaps have been blown off. Of course, it is a bit annoying that the missile has to speed up if you move it left or right, but eventually it speeds up again and you're in the clear. Without the setup, this battle is so easy. Yeah, that seems about the right reaction to being blown to smithereens. I'd probably scream like that too. Probably after the first missile, though. Well, I suppose we should have the decency to go over there and console her after blowing her up with many, many missiles. I do have my gun just in case she survived that.
I waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am long shot. You cannot save me. please. Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden. Watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside. As an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Teglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target. I don't kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She's part of me. Everyone's here now. Okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
Well, that's done and over with. Now, we could move on, but before we do that, there's actually quite a few little areas where we can grab some items. This is quite the good stocking point, though there's a level 7 door. I'm probably never going to come back and open that because, reasons we'll get to later. Not too much later. Oh, God! Why would you even do that? So there are mines in here. Look at that, there are mines. Lovely. Is there even any other point to this room other than mines? Oh, die spam. We never need that ever again because Sniper Wolf is the only battle you have with a sniper, and I mean, you can use the sniper rifle, but it's really not that useful. Because, you know, you kind of have to lay down and aim. Whereas with any other gun, you can just sort of shoot in the general direction of wherever the enemy is, and you'll probably kill them. Probably. But yeah, just a bunch of little areas where you can stock up on things. Hopefully they got plenty of chaff grenades, because those are very useful, especially for a certain thing later on. Probably one of the most important things in the game. But since it's bullets everywhere, I'm probably just going to speed this up. I mean, you can see everything, and not really much of a point, because I don't think we're going to be getting anything new. Well, we'll be getting one new thing, but, yeah, speed up time. I got this feeling that there's something around here. Oh, parachute. Hi, parachute.
Huh? Colonel, listen to me. I found a parachute near the wreckage of the Hind.
A parachute? You don't think that Liquid survived?
Impossible. As soon as he jumped out of the pilot's seat, he'd be sliced up faster than an onion on an infomercial.
So what's that parachute doing there then?
I have no idea.
A trap?
Either that, or a message. To me.
Meaning I'm not dead, I suppose.
Maybe. But I think it's more like, I'll string you up.
Well, in any case, don't let your guard down.
I won't.
Well, yeah, that's an optional little scene there, so now I can see a parachute, and I'm sure that Liquid Snake was totally killed, definitely dead, no way he survived. I mean, did you see the way that helicopter exploded? He never would have made it out. Snake's right. Impossible. Just can't be done. So we'll never be seeing him ever again. Anyway, back to items. Oh, new box. We got a new box. Everybody, important thing, we got a new box. Let's get out of here and let us equip this new box. Box C is probably the best box because it's got a little blue stripe. I mean, the red stripe's probably slightly more iconic, I know. But, you know what? I can't argue with blue stripe. Blue's a pretty great color. So, you know what? I'm down with this box. It's my favorite box. And that is that. We've been through all the rooms we can go to. Again, probably never going to go to that level 7 door. I never do, and I'm especially not going to do it on recording because, well, there are a couple cameras here, but nothing too difficult. I mean, we kind of have to use a chaff grenade to get by, because otherwise we're going to get spotted. I cannot believe I'm not getting caught here. And we can get right by these things. But, yeah, other than these cameras, we go down the staircase, and oh no, we've got a game over! No, not really, this is actually just the disc 2 switch, and fun fact, switching discs on emulator is the worst thing, but yeah, other than that, next time on Metal Gear Solid, we begin disc 2, which is actually very short, so see you next time.